Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you.
All right, what's up? I know not gonna come in the live right now because they're watching other lives, but I do want to do my own breakdown of what happened today, and also to the fact that Carlos does have an interview coming on Fox 32 Chicago News, and I want to talk about the breakdown and what happened today and what we all know. I know people probably going to hear it on Upper. We probably share the same subbies, but it's cool. I have no problem. To my new subscribers, and you probably haven't heard, I don't know, but we're going to talk about it. So Holly bond was denied. The reason it was denied because it was alleged that in the court proceedings, they find it out that she did a fist pump with Carlos when this happened. I'm gonna go to his page because, and shout out to Nick at Night for eating her up. Now he's posting pictures with his son and all this and that. And child, we're gonna talk about child and all of that, right? So we're gonna go into it. So hold on. Okay, let me go back. So we're going to go to Tia. So Tia came on today. She did her own thing. And I want you guys to know, Tia said, hey, listen, Carlos is going to speak. Carlos is going to make an appearance. Let me share my screen. On my show, on the news tonight at 9, he has something he wants to say. And he said, Carlos Smith breaks his silence after Cordesia Court's appearance and see what he told me. And she said she's going to put that at 9. I'm going to play the shocking findings that she had. Let me fast forward a bit.
Murder charge.
And basically, she read this, and it wasn't what people said, what happened, that Romika wasn't the aggressor. Come to find out that Holly was the aggressor. Holly was the aggressor this whole time. Holly, it seems like, tried to do a paper trail to make it seem like she was innocent. We're finna play it.
So again, Johnson threatened Blackman multiple times in front of witnesses. Johnson then retrieved a handgun, shot Blackman multiple times in front of witnesses, and then we know, sadly, Blackman died. Johnson murdered Blackman after Blackman had just dropped her child off at school. Johnson celebrated the murder immediately after. Johnson was undeterred by the presence of witnesses, public setting, broad light near a school, and near many children. Multiple civilian calls to 911 before and after the murder. It basically goes on to say that she deserves to be held behind bars because clearly she doesn't care about the harm, and based on the previous circumstance that happened, nothing would stop her, is essentially what it says. Now, this is what the court is alleging out. This is a 3-page document of all of the facts from the court. So it says, witness 1 has a 6-month-old child in common with Johnson, as well as a 6-year-old child in common with Blackman, the victim. In December 2024, the defendant sought a stalking no contact order against the victim, alleging that the victim made verbal threats to the defendant through the defendant's family members. The defendant in this case, let's go back. So in December of 2024, the defendant sought a stalking no contact order against. So that means that Johnson sought that stalking no contact order against Romika, alleging that Romika made that verbal threats to her through Johnson's family members. Johnson did not allege that Blackman committed any acts of violence against her. The order of protection was granted in July of 2025, but was never served on the victim. I think I kind of mentioned that a little bit earlier. On September 8th of 2025, just before 8:30 in the morning, witness 1 drove his black Mercedes SUV from his home located on South State Street. So this is the father in all of this, to the location of 20 West Cermak. Johnson was seated in the front passenger seat, and the 6-month-old child was in the rear. So the child was present through all of this, Johnson's child, in the removable car seat of the Mercedes. The defendant was dressed in a black jacket, that being Johnson, with green leggings. The father double parked his Mercedes on Cermak 2 car lengths in front of Johnson's black Chevy Cruze. Johnson and the father of their child then removed their child from the Mercedes and walked towards Johnson's Chevy and loaded the child into Johnson's vehicle. At approximately the same time, the victim drove her white Kia sedan to a school located nearby. The victim was dressed in a light pink outfit. She dropped her 6-year-old son off at school and then drove to where Johnson's Chevy and the father of their child was parked on Cermak. Romika double parked her Kia on Cermak behind the father's Mercedes and got out, while Johnson stood outside of her car. At this time, witness 2, who does not know any of the parties, so a witness on the street, drove past Romika, Johnson, and the father, observing that.
I agree. And the fact is that now we know who witness number 1 is. Remember? Oh, we don't know. We know who witness number 1 is. It's gonna get real, y'all. It's gonna get real quick. Because we now know who witness number 1 is.
Johnson and Romika standing in the street arguing, but unable to hear exactly what was being said. This person observed the father standing in between the 2 ladies with his arms extended, and then observed the Johnson, she's D in this case, the defendant, Johnson away. So witness 2 observed the father push Johnson away from Romika, while that doesn't make sense on that file. While Romika, unarmed, stood stationary with her arms crossed across her chest. Minutes later, another witness on an eastbound bus that drove past saw this argument again between Johnson and Romika. She observed, and bus video captured, Romika and the father standing in the open driver's door area of Romika's Kia.
So they asked for Chicago Transit authorities. They asked for their video because the bus has video as well. So they got video, the camera videos, and the bus video. This is all on video. Y'all ain't ready for the shocking part. Continue.
At this time, this witness was walking east on Cermak, approaching State Street. This witness got off the bus, walked across Cermak, and stood under the CTA Green Line stop near another witness. Those 2 witnesses also don't know any of the parties involved. They observed the father standing in between the 2 mothers, Johnson and Romika. They observed Johnson walk towards the driver's door of the Kia, standing in the threshold of the driver's door, with the father standing immediately outside of the driver's door. Johnson was standing on the sidewalk arguing with Romika. Another witness observed the father strike Romika by repeatedly swinging the driver's door of the Kia closed on her. Another witness called 911 reported that the father had struck Romika multiple times with the car door. After her 911 call, Romika entered her car. After her 911 call, she entered her car. But 2 witnesses then observed Johnson approached Romika's car and heard Johnson making threats towards Romika. Another witness walked closer to the incident at this time. That person observed Romika exit the Kia, and when she did, observed the father approach Romika from behind and place her in a chokehold with his right arm while striking her with his left. This is hard to listen to because this is some acts of domestic violence here as well. This witness observed Romika unarmed with her hands in the air trying to break free from the father's grasp. A witness heard Johnson make threats to shoot Romika and heard the father tell Romika that Johnson had a gun. Johnson then went to her vehicle, was observed by another witness retrieving a handgun and then standing on the sidewalk. The victim was able to break free from the father's hold and took steps away from Johnson as observed by another witness. That witness observed Johnson put her handgun at Romika, walked toward Romika, and then fired multiple times at her with a pause between the first shot and the subsequent shots. This witness had just turned to walk away when he heard, this is another witness, a gunshot, a pause, followed by 2 more gunshots. He looked toward the direction of the gunshots and observed the defendant holding a black handgun in her right hand. Romika was struck multiple times and collapsed. Another witness, 2 witnesses moved Romika's body and moved her slightly west. I guess she must have fallen into traffic. That person then called 911 and reported that Johnson shot Romika and observed the father and Johnson fist bump one another.
I'm going to go back and rewind it a little bit. She walked up to that girl damn car when she was standing, walking towards her car. I'm going to let you, we going to hear it again. And you fist bump? I told y'all it was something that was shocking that she wasn't going to get out.
Romika exit the Kia, and when she did, observed the father approach Romika from behind and place her in a chokehold with his right arm while striking her with his left. This is hard to listen to because this is some acts of domestic violence here as well. This witness observed Romika unarmed with her hands in the air trying to break free from the father's grasp. A witness heard Johnson make threats to shoot Romika and heard the father tell Romika that Johnson had a gun. Johnson then went to her vehicle, was observed by another witness retrieving a handgun and then standing on the sidewalk. The victim was able to break free from the father's hold and took steps away from Johnson as observed by another witness. That witness observed Johnson put her handgun at Romika, walked toward Romika, and then fired multiple times at her with a pause between the first shot and the subsequent shots. This witness had just turned to walk away when he heard, this is another witness, a gunshot, a pause, followed by 2 more gunshots. He looked toward the direction of the gunshots and observed the defendant holding a black handgun in her right hand. Romika was struck multiple times and collapsed. Another witness, 2 witnesses moved Romika's body and moved her slightly west. I guess she must have fallen into traffic. That person then called 911.
That's why when they said it was on the ground, I'm trying to find a way to say it, because she was moved to get her out of the traffic way, because they probably, if somebody was coming, they probably wouldn't have saw her.
One reported that Johnson shot Romika and observed the father and Johnson fist bump one another afterwards. Officers arrived and observed that Johnson was unresponsive, unarmed, and laying in a pool of blood. On scene and covered in blood, Johnson was also on the scene and had blood on her. So the father had blood on him, Johnson had blood on her. Romika was transported to the hospital and pronounced dead shortly thereafter. Johnson was positively identified as the shooter. Johnson detained and admitted to the shooting. From her Chevy, officers recovered a loaded 9mm handgun. Evidence techs processed the scene, recovering 3 spent shell casings. Ballistics analysis revealed that all 3 of those spent shell casings were fired from Johnson's firearm recovered from the Chevy. This is crazy. Johnson refused medical attention, was transported to the police station where she claimed self-defense and acknowledged that this was the first time. Listen to this. Please, 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 please. If you don't hear nothing else I say, listen to this. This is insane. And this is why you don't get caught up, and why I made my statement earlier about not getting caught up in no mess. Does anybody know Carlos's last name? You guys keep putting that person in there.
She put his last name. Someone put him in the chat. But let me pause here. She not lying. Because when I sit here and I watch how, first of all, let's keep it a buck. He's abusive. And don't blame him. He's an abuser. He is the type of person, and let's be honest. I give you this because I did something to you. Those gifts are not just gifts. I listened to someone reading today, and that's the same reading I had got about their relationship. They fight all the time. He's still cheating on her. He cheated on Holly too. But she want to put it to y'all that he never cheated on her. Allegedly, because it's readings for entertainment purposes only. But when I did mine, and if y'all want me to do one on here, I do it. Is that relationship was not a happy-go-lucky relationship neither. And I want somebody to say, yes, it was. No, the hell it wasn't. The look on that girl's face tell me everything I need to know. When somebody say, oh, well, they buy bags and they do this, that tells me everything I need to know. Ain't no man that damn generous. He generous, but he ain't generous when he got a plenty of them. I grew up around male cousins. Majority of my family are male cousins on both sides. I can get them on this platform right now and they'll tell you, no, trust me, if he did it with that one, he doing it with her too. It's just that she can be able to take it, and she gonna take it because of that and get whatever it is because she believes that's hers. And I listened to somebody say that a love spell gone wrong because if you think about it, in this situation, I don't doubt that she didn't put a love spell on that man because she didn't want to lose him. And she wanted him to become hers and only hers. I said this when it first happened. She is you might as well call her Brene cousin. I wouldn't be surprised. Women like them, they'll do stuff like that just to get what they want because they feel like that person is the prize. There's no self-esteem. And it's just facts. I'm not bullying nobody. It's just true. There are women out here, ladies. I know everybody want to be. That's a woman. There are women out here that will sit here and in your life for who they want and what they want. Because like I told y'all before, they are taught to be pretty, sit quiet, shut up, don't say nothing. They are taught well, if he's doing that for you, that's a problem. You might want to end that problem. That's how they taught and raised. Y'all can't sit here and say it's the same with men. There are men that's like that. I never lied. I knew what it was. I said what it was. I watched too much For My Man and all of that mess to not say, hell yeah, I've seen too many. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all watch these Tubi movies. Pay attention to them Tubi movies. They telling exactly how these folks is out here. They ain't lying. Amazon Prime Productions and Tubi Productions, these people that we like to see that are actors that's doing independent and growing it into something, they're telling y'all how they are out here. They telling y'all that. They even be on, shout out to Crystal the Doll. She had said on panels, it was like, yeah, it's some females like that for real. Very possessive. Randy Rosario, she'll tell you they very possessive. Keita Rose, heck yeah, very possessive. There are women that are possessive out here.
Who is Carlos in this case? You guys keep saying it.
I want to fast forward to what she said. While she typed.
I want to repeat this last part. I just emailed because you guys asked about Carlos. I just emailed to find out if he's been charged or will be facing charges.
Maybe she
I'll have more to come on. I want to read this last part again because it's very okay. Johnson refused medical attention, was transported to the police station where she claimed self-defense and acknowledged that this was the first time. So this is all fueled by what? If this is the first time she had ever seen Black men.
So you set your butt here. This another reason why her ass ain't out. You never met this girl. You can't say that her first time seeing her in person, right? So you set your tail here. And knowing this your first time seeing her in person, you hated her so much. Because of the fact was that the time, like we said, the time that he got to spend with this woman and her son, you set your I ain't gonna call her crazy. Possessive tail there. Possessive, very. And you felt like you were that important. I'm taking her place. I have that spot. You're not going to have. And see, the thing is, I'm finna keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all really thought that girl wanted him. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna break it down to you how women really think when you let somebody have somebody. When you let somebody have somebody, you already know who they are because y'all don't have a child, y'all don't live together and everything. So no, it wasn't she was doing all of that. When you he was still sleeping with that girl and she cut it off. So now that she gave him to her who wanted him, and that's who she wanted, that's what she got. We can sit here looking at ex and they'll look and be like, girl, if you only, when one of the women be like, if you only knew what you got, and you be like, what you mean? If you only knew what you have, I'm not worried. Like Tony said, he wasn't man enough. Wasn't man enough. Because if y'all know y'all, that one ex you cannot stand, that one ex that does this and that, and somebody else got them, you gonna let them see what it is that they getting themselves into. She thought that he wasn't that guy. And now she finding out that everything that girl said about that man was true. Everything. She played herself. That's why I say you got to love who you are. Like, you got to love yourself enough and give yourself things. So when somebody give it to you, you ain't easily swayed with that. That don't change nothing. So what? Okay, I can do that too. What's up? In
person. Johnson did have a valid FOID card and CCL at the time of the shooting. On background, she had some other run-ins with the law. One run-in on record. Again, Johnson refused medical attention, was transferred to...
So Holly has been in trouble before. So when it was pulled that another CC came out and said that Holly did do something and did the same, everybody thought it was a lie. The family might work hard, but they are not working hard as Kris Jenner or the law. I'm sorry, no shade. Baby, you are not the law. Baby, them scales, you don't work hard, baby. I'm sorry, that wasn't finna work. That is crazy. That's crazy. But like I say, we'll know more details of how everything unfolded when trial starts. So while that is playing, I'm finna see if I can look up some things.
Police station where she claimed self-defense and acknowledged this was the first time she had ever seen the victim in person. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think that is the most awful thing I've ever heard. So you claim this person has threatened you through people.
Right.
You've never seen them before.
That don't make sense.
And why would you shoot them? Why would you feel emboldened enough to shoot them?
It doesn't make sense to me. I've always said that. When I first heard it, I say that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna tell you why. If y'all ain't never met, she don't know what your folks look like. I knew that was bull crap from the get go. I kept saying it. That girl don't know, like, y'all never met. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That they ain't never met. And everybody kept saying, "Oh, they did." I don't believe that. I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that. But let me go ahead and let this play. You did good research, though.
That's troubling. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like that's troubling.
That
Very troubling. And I pray that my 3-year-old daughter understands how important it is to love yourself, to not get caught up with no guys that's going to coerce you or influence your mind to do something stupid. And if you see signs of bullcrap, to get out of it. That's my prayer. And men too got to do better. That's horrible. What would be your basis of shooting and killing somebody you ain't never even seen before, and they didn't have a gun?
Nope.
I don't know. All right. I appreciate you guys tuning in. More to come.
Y'all. Okay, hold on. Because I just found her court documents. I was going to wait till tomorrow. But since we are here, why not? All right. Let's get into it. Let me pull it up. That's what I've been waiting on. It's not much, but so her attorney is Ari Williams. She had a hearing today for homicide, and she was charged for homicide felony. It was at 11:30. Let's see. They won't let me pull up nothing yet, but let's go down. Wait, they have a date for the pretrial? No, they don't. Okay. So she's in pretrial detention, safety ordered. She has a motion for health care. They did a motion for health care because she is 7 weeks pregnant. So she will be getting the proper care. So she's not in public with everybody else. She's in the medical part where she will be taking her vitamins, where she can go to her appointments, where they will watch her, keep her in safety, keep her there, make sure she have a balanced diet, because she is Miss Thompson, who had her baby in the jail, right? Okay. So that's going to remind so she's going to have to be in there until the baby comes, and therefore, so I'm going to tell y'all now, she's not going to have a date for trial yet, probably until she gives birth, because she still has to milk the child. She's going to have to sign paperwork, all that stuff. So I don't know why she would get pregnant. I'm sorry. You have a 6-month-old, so you got pregnant to see if the judge can make you not have your child in jail and you can stay home, baby. That don't work. Sakina Thompson had her baby in jail. In jail. Yes. So you are no exempt from all right. Defendant detained. They decided to detain her. She remains in custody in Cook County Sheriff. She has she's in pretrial detention, as I said, safety order. Defendant appeared in person. Petition for detention, remain in custody. Petition for detention hearing originally filed. So all that information about the other stuff will be tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday. Probable cause to detain, appearance filed. Defendant in custody, court sheet. Motion for continuance, which was today. They're going to continue it another time. I think, for her pretrial hearing and stuff like that. And then she was transmitted to the sheriff's office. So when they gave her all her motions that they were going to continue with, she's going to stay in her, in that time till she goes to trial, and they'll go from there. They'll have pretrial. They'll go ahead and do, anything. Since it's people saying it was to shut her up. No, it wasn't. It wasn't to shut the family up. So let me explain something. She will be giving birth in jail. I'm going to say it again. She will be giving birth in jail. So this not to shut anyone up. Wait, I seen that earlier. She had another one. Who is Ralph? She had another one. Hold on, y'all. This was earlier this year. Wow. Wait a minute. Fraud? Hold on. Stop the motherfucking press. All right, let's get into it, because she got a trial, a court case coming up too in January. This might affect her tail as well. So Credacia has and she's suing somebody for fraud. Let me look at this. No, it looks like he is. It's a small claims, it's fraud claims, small claims. This was last month on the 19th and the 21st and the 25th. She goes to court for that January 9th. So, damn it, it went out. Okay. So it was her suing. My bad, y'all. I don't let myself out. Oops. So she's suing somebody for fraud. Let me see if I can look at what all they charged her with. I'm about to say, girl, what the hell you done did now? Got too much shit going on for me. Okay. So it was also said that she is with child. She is 7 weeks pregnant. I don't know why they won't let you pull up. I guess they want to keep it private for safety reasons. But she is there. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me put her whole name. And I'm going to play the press conference with the family and what they had to say. Oh, y'all, this is acting up. Yeah, okay, so she's there. I was trying to pull it up, but it won't let me. So I'm just going to let you know. We won't see her charges. We know that she's charged with homicide. Let me see. Because usually you could pull it up, but I've always had a problem with pulling up her stuff for some odd reason. But as we know, is a murder charge so far. All right, let's go to Facebook. So it is said that she is expecting. Let me go to my thing. She is. It's crazy. So someone posted this. It's a mess. Oops, the family just reported that there was no bail, no home monitor, and Holly lawyers plead with the judge to release her because she is 7 weeks pregnant. 7 weeks should have went to the clinic, but BTC, how you going to take a life to give somebody a life? Somebody said go to hell. All this won't work. She should have stayed tuned into the Ashley Grayson story. You'll have the baby locked up. The same thing that happened to Ashley Grayson. Remember when she did the M to hire, Ashley Grayson still has to serve her time, and she did try to have a baby. So yeah, that didn't work. But she tried to get her release. But she will get proper whatever. All right. Let me stop sharing real quick and let me go. Child, don't mind Terrion stories, child. He just a quitter. Let me stop. Because we got. So he posted this. People saying keep your head up. I see the pain in your eyes, Lord. At the same time, child, they ate that person up. I'm not finna go there. So people are saying he's next under his post. You ain't got no sleep. You ain't getting no sleep. He told the cousin, shut the F up. You stay throwing filters over your pic. These fights are crazy. People love drama. That's the truth. Sir, if you did it, if they got a video of your black ass, and there's no shade, your black ass, excuse my French, doing that, yeah, she having that baby now. Of you doing that, you might be going too. But I'm going to tell you, get ready to be a full-time father to your babies. Get ready for all the hell that they finna bring your way from the baby mama. Get ready for the baby mama drama. Get ready for the bullshit. Get ready for it all. I don't know if Chicago is petty like Florida, but Sakina Thompson, baby daddy, gotta get her milk while his wife sit in the car every day and help raise that baby. And I don't even think you're gonna be dating anybody. The best thing for you to do is go ahead and say, yeah, let me tell you what I think they finna do. Nah, I ain't finna get nobody out there. You just fuck your own self up. I ain't telling you shit. I can't. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. It won't be fair. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. What was I finna look up, y'all? I don't know. Tia, I'm waiting on Tia to come. But it ain't 9 o'clock their time. So she also said that they were unsuccessful with serving Romika any papers to the point they were still trying to serve her after she was murdered. So when people say it was, yeah, he might be going for accessory. Romika Meeks never got that paperwork by October. So they were still trying to serve her by October. She was already deceased. All right. It was something I was going to look up pertaining to this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to find it. I got brain fart. Give me a minute. It was something pertaining to the situation. Give me a freaking minute. My brain just went fart. So, okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, y'all. I need me some fish oil. Okay, so why I can't see it bigger? Let me go to here. No. Come on, G. Okay, it's not on here. Now I did post something on my stories. I'ma read what the judge felt. I was looking for the family. That's okay. We're gonna find it on YouTube. What I posted on my story was, let me go. So they say that Holly claimed self-defense, but the judge said the fist bump determined that that was a lie. You can't celebrate shooting someone and claim self-defense. She was never afraid. She's a murderer. She was never afraid. So the fist bump to the judge when he saw that recording was an indication to the law that, baby, you planned this. She is toast. She toast. I don't know. I just people said they had the restraining order. I have seen the restraining order. I was just like everybody else. If y'all see it, let me know. But they is completely toast. Um, that's what I can tell you. She is toast. They is toast. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm listening to something. I'm gonna have to listen on my phone. So hold on. Where my AirPods? I will say this. Hold on. Child, I'm sitting here trying to do content. I'm all on here. I ain't even know that was my notification. What the heck just happened? Hold on, y'all. I hate when my stuff do this. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna play what the family had to say, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna play it, and then we're gonna be. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm taking forever with this.
It's been 3 months of pain and agony. I just want to say thank you, Lord. Thank you. Justice, please. I just want justice. I don't want to fight with nobody. I don't want to argue with nobody. I just want justice for my daughter. And I want peace in my family. This has been such a hard 3 months. It's been painful. It's been terror. We've been torn apart. One of the leaders of our family, she was the baby, but she was the leader. The holidays are not holidays. I'm just grateful to God. And I am happy on today's verdict. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. And all I want is to be done, is justice to be done. I want justice so I can have a peace and mind. It won't bring her back, but it will be a little peace now. It feel like a big bundle just been lifted off my head and my heart. And I truly appreciate everyone that stood by me, rallied with me, supported me and my family, because it meant a lot. And I thank the world, because the world helped me and God. I thank y'all so much. I thank news people. I think the Facebook, social media, you guys was there for us. You guys stood there with us. You didn't let us down, and you still are there. And I thank y'all so much. I couldn't have did it with y'all. I couldn't have made it this far without y'all. You and you. I love you, girls. You hear me? And I thank y'all so much.
We're happy with the verdict.
And we're happy with the justice for me. 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 Justice for me.
We won't keep you too much longer. Just wondering, how is your grandson doing? I know, this obviously.
Carlos is doing great. He has always been doing great. He has a strong mother. He has a strong grandmother. He has strong aunties. He has strong uncles. He has a village. Carlos may be hurt for the rest of his life, but we make sure he see rainbows in his clouds.
Right.
Okay? Nothing will ever change about that. There is nothing he needs that we cannot provide. He is perfectly well. He is happy. He is thriving. And even when he feels his lowest, we pull him out of it together like we do with each other. He a superstar like his mom, and he's going to show her better than he can tell her.
Yes. Can you give her name? My name is second name.
Your name?
Frederica.
My name is Dreka. Dreka. And I'm the sister they don't like to put in front of the camera, so I believe now.
Of the support, yes. We had to be moved from.
I'm going to say this. You can tell that she just feel a sense of relief. She does. And it's hard for that she got to go through that. The way that they tried to bash this woman, man, and all of that was messed up. Like, for real.
102 to courtroom 700 because of the support that's behind us. We overfilled the courtroom, and the other people couldn't sit down to hear their cases. So it was transferred to 700.
Yes, all this love, all this support. We as one. We did it. This is all family. We did
We
it.
paid the city
We
fee.
paid the city fee. Yes. We paid the city fee for you. We
My name is Tina McMiller. We have a TINAMCMILLER. We have a song that was made for Romika. Can we do one little verse for y'all? Y'all ready?
Yes.
Come on, let's go. We gon' take the pity pink for you. Roll, we gon' take the city pink for you.
We got it. Yo, we did it.
Love y'all.
Birthday to you. It's the best birthday gift ever. Happy birthday, son, sister. Happy birthday. Wait a minute. It's her birthday. It's her sister. It's her birthday. Her big sister. It's her birthday today. And this is the best news that she needs. Because she's been down and it uplifts her today. So we're going to celebrate in honor for the good news in her birthday. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Excuse me. That's it back here, Jack. That's it back here. They did that, y'all. All right. Now let's go get let me tell you something. TikTok streets be talking. So we're gonna go and get a little TikTok stuff. I'm still waiting. Like I say, I'm still waiting for some paperwork to come out. But let's go see what Miss Mama Mia got to say. Okay, let's go to it.
because that prosecutor is not going to want to lose
Okay.
this case right here. This is
Yes.
nationwide,
nobody
okay?
else did.
All eyes are on Chicago. So that prosecutor is going to go hard during trial if they make it to trial, because Holly may take a plea deal. She
Yeah.
may not can afford a really good lawyer, okay? We talking $50,000 minimum to fight the state prosecutor. Who about to do that? Okay, but if her lawyer decides to fight, y'all know what he's gonna do, right? He or she, you know what they're gonna do? Turn Holly against Lowe's. Why?
Mhm.
Because Holly don't have any, she don't have a criminal record. She don't have a criminal record, but guess who does? The man in the middle. As much as she loved that Lowe's, oh baby, we about to find out if you really, how much do you really love him? Are you gonna ride for your man?
No.
Because one way that lawyer is gonna try to beat this case is if they put it on Lowe's. I promise you. He or she is gonna have to turn those two against each other, because you have to have a better reason to why you shot Romika, okay? To basically say it was self-defense. You have to have a reason. Why was you in front of that lady's son's school, right? She has to be honest about her entire weekend at Lowe's house, okay? She have to be honest. I'm hearing that she had went back home and they came back to whatever stakeout. All of that stuff is going to come out, okay? But in order for the lawyer to really have confidence in this case, they are going to try to bring Lowe's down. And in order to bring Lowe's down, we need the digmatized lady to turn on him. Okay? That is what's going on, y'all. So shit is about to get real. It's about to get real. Y'all know what's going to happen, right? Holly's lawyer know they have a challenging.
Now I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna come back. It's gonna be some more stuff. We gonna break more down. Wait, let's go to one more person. Hold on, where is she at? Courtney, did you say anything else? No, but everybody talking about it. So she is Deja. That's the one that I was telling y'all that was being harassed by the family.
Meek's case, Quadasia Johnson
And this
is
what
in
she had to
fact
say, y'all.
pregnant. I am not going to make a comment about this young lady being pregnant, but I will remind you that she already has one child with Carlos, and now she is expecting, as well as Romika had the one child with Carlos as well, and she's expecting another child. So she is with child, and she is also with the county jail or Department of Corrections, however you want to label it, where she will likely give birth to this child if she chooses to continue the pregnancy, because we all know that cases of this magnitude can take a while. She does have speedy trial options and different things that she can file, but even with that stuff can even be delayed. So, I mean, it is possible and probably plausible that she will have this child while she is in the custody of Department of Corrections. This case has taken so many turns. I could not have predicted it, but this young lady is with life in her. I'm not going to get into it just yet and say anything about anything I'm thinking, but I'm not going to stop my jury from deliberating in these comments about her being pregnant. I mean, every woman's body is their body. I ain't trying to have that discussion, but at the same time, what do you guys think about the fact that she is now carrying a child and going to deliver that child likely with handcuffs on? Let's talk about it down in the comments, jury. Let's deliberate. It's the turns and the twists, child.
Hold on. Listen. They said that Carlos would live. We finna watch it. Hold on. No, go to Facebook. Let's go to it. They were screen recorded it.
My motherfucking savings, man. I had to get that shit up to the lawyer. That's fucking crazy for no reason, man.
Oh, so you mad? Hold on, sir. You chose. Hold on. I'm finna get in your ass. You chose to sit here and nut cut up in her coochie, not once but twice in her cootie cat, and you mad because now you gotta pay. Carlos, don't do it, Carlos. You knew when you tossed that leg up all up in there what the fuck it was. Come on, bro.
Personal training I did to make this money. Now I gotta spend it. Fuck everybody, man. Shit crazy. This shit is crazy, man.
Is you going live, especially for clout?
Nah, what everybody reposting shit for? Y'all doing that shit for clout. Y'all reposting, putting y'all 2 cents in, acting like y'all care. And the real story still ain't out.
He's starting to sound like Tim to me.
I'll go figure this.
He's starting to sound like Tim to me. He started to sound like Tim to me. He sound like Tim to me.
Shit out what?
Real story. Nigga, same thing Tim said, not a girl on 1.75 million. Please stop.
You know they gotta please the media, so. I've been doing this forever. I go to the gym, post my videos, go about my motherfucking business.
Is it quiet? I need some weed, my nigga.
Somebody say I'm cockeyed. I'm sad.
Why didn't she say my name? Oh, wow.
Somebody probably want to cuss me out. I'm about to add her. Who the fuck is this? I know, hold on.
Yeah, if I add the holes and they pull them up.
I don't even know how to add people. It's my first time doing it. Man, somebody done hit my cash app or something?
Sir, I don't gotta pay you for your story.
It's a little plus right here, but I don't know how this shit works.
You don't know how
I'm a good dude though. Motherfuckers been cussing me out ever since this shit happened for no reason. You know, some people want motherfuckers to hit the ground and something to happen to a motherfucker so they can start talking shit. Allow viewers to request to join. Oh no.
Somebody said Thursday. What they talking about? Somebody said Thursday is L.
Oh, here you go.
Was definitely effing both of them, probably playing mind games.
Who is this? 10 followers.
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. She said Lowe's, I think, Meeks is the only woman that really loved you. I think that happened. Holly should have stood down, but she knew.
That's why I need to see you in person to try to look exactly the same.
Send request.
She came to me. That's what I'm saying, the same thing. Yeah, this huh? Yeah. She's a
Fuck first look. It is. I'm be honest, it's terrible.
No, I know it is.
It's terrible.
I know it is.
Oh shit! Who knew?
I'm gonna tell her like, man.
Hey, who is this? Yo. I don't know how to work this shit. Hey, I try to pull somebody up. It ain't work.
Let me show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Who your family? I don't know why you trying to be cool by y'all folks, bro.
Turn come on real quick, huh?
Sorry, brother. Ain't nobody buy your shit. You can't kumbaya with everybody on Facebook. You better be glad you on Facebook and not TikTok. TikTok would have aired you out like they air out fresh drawers and with fresh linens. If I were you, child, you crazy. Go ahead, keep going. You know, F that. Keep going on live.
Oh no, somebody on there. Who is that?
Oh shit. Somebody watching and listening. Somebody say something.
Can you hear me?
You okay? I sent a request. What?
You got something to say to me? Yo, you about to talk some shit to me?
He ain't saying nothing.
I don't want to hear no more lies, homie. What's up, though? I can't really hear you.
I said, nah, we not about to talk no junk. We just want to hear the truth.
It's coming out, but that shit they said today, no.
So it's like a legal situation where you can't talk about it and tell your side legally.
I don't know. It's just shit. It's just, you know, they going with social media. You know how that is.
Mm.
It's sad, you know. I'm trying to get my kids back.
Right?
Yeah.
Turn the light on.
This shit crazy.
Turn the light on. Why he in the back ad-libbing? He want to see me?
Yeah, he said he want to see how you look.
Oh, okay. That's not important.
Motherfucking lie, nigga. I know you. What? The stories write the motherfucking selves. Oh my goodness. I'm listening to some of my ear and I'm listening to this too. Hold on, let me turn it down. Not y'all on here. Y'all heard a female. Hey, tell her to turn the light. Turn the light on? The fuck? Turn the what? Turn the light on. Turn the light on. For what? Nigga, we talking.
Right now, though.
It's important, Mom.
No, what's important is the truth. The truth.
Period.
That's what's important. We just want to know the truth. That's all.
He said you might be the truth.
And he definitely right about that. But that's not what we talking about right now.
No, I ain't. It's just a lot of lying going on. I ain't getting into details though, but
Right, and that's fair. Like you don't want to get into detail, but I mean,
All right, that's the end of that live. He got off live real quick. Somebody tell Carlos Holly ass pregnant with an OnlyFans baby. Oh my god. So he got off real quick, child. Child. All right, y'all. Listen. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna do some deep dive so we can have us another better live tomorrow. No, to answer y'all questions, if y'all was on here from earlier, I ain't got a response. They ain't saying nothing, okay? I ain't got a response, okay? We had a good little roast. So listen, I'm finna go ahead and get off. I done did 4 lives. I'm glad y'all gave me grace. Tomorrow, I do have some tea. I'm finna go look at it first. We finna get back to Neek and Leonie. And Neek mama and Leonie almost got into a scuffle. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. We're gonna see if I can pull up some court documents and pull them up and read them on here together about what happened. If her paperwork is through already. If not, any other new details, I'm going to keep up. We'll be back on here. It'll be like 3 or 4 lives tomorrow, too. I'm just going to keep it going. We in December. It's December. It's Vlogmas. So we're going to be blogging like crazy, okay? Welcome. Welcome in. All right. We lit last Saturday. Going to be lit. We got a lot to discuss. So we're going to finish on, what's her name tomorrow? Danish Deception. We might, because I want to find out what happened when she did, when she found out he scammed. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm finna go to bed. I'm tired. I've been up, chat. It's been a long Thursday. It's cold outside. I'm just ready for the snow. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you next one. Bye.
I feel like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take it, things and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take it, enemies in front of God.